Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Crusader Kings 2 as the Zunbil Empire. In our last episode we lost the first major battle in this jihad, which is kind of a setback. Though I think we might be okay overall. It's still going to be pretty close. Our armies are retreating down here and the enemy armies are following, or at least some of them are. But we will probably just have to disband those troops before the enemies arrive. Which is fine, we have these other two large armies which we are moving into defensive positions in the mountains up here. We have 10,000 more up here, which we can... It looks like we can safely get them into a useful supporting position over here. So let's send them in that direction. Meanwhile, we have just gotten to 100% in our one remaining holy war over in this area, so we can end this one. They didn't quite get their siege finished in time to take the Wargull back. So we'll take that. Unfortunately, that puts us... it doesn't actually put us over our vassal limit just yet. We're going to be directly at it. Unfortunately, though, we also don't get the lower holdings in this county. We'll have to take them later. But that's fine. Let's just give away this county. And not already a ruler, my religion, my culture. Okay then. So this is de jure part of this duchy, which it looks like we will not be able to create. So they will have to stay as they are for the moment. Alright, so we definitely need to be ready to disband these guys on the 12th. Let's make sure we pause on time here. They got out on the 13th. The enemies are still coming. They would just wipe these out otherwise. Oh, apparently my retinue was in here. Well, that's bad news, or at least part of it was in here. Let's just disband this as well, I guess, since I think that's better than the alternative. So we have a total of 30,000-ish. They have sort of a similar amount, a little more. We have reinforcements on the way over to this area. But with relatively equal numbers here, if they want to attack us in the mountains, I would be okay with that. We'll put our best commanders in charge of this army. Like they may be headed in this direction. And indeed they are, okay. They might take a little attrition before they get here, which would be nice. They'll be in here on the 12th. It looks like our reinforcing 10,000 is probably not going to get here in time. Well, let's hope this battle goes better than the previous one. I hope the travel time from here is going to be pretty short. Longer than I would like. Send them now and see how that goes. Ooh, we actually might break their right quite quickly, but our center is going to go as well. It looks like 10 days to our reinforcements. Oh, that was nasty. Yep, this is going to be another loss. Our reinforcements did get in. We managed to get our right flank back, but I don't think it's going to be enough. Ooh, maybe the choke point? Nope. Turned out a little closer than I thought in the end there, but still not enough. So it looks like we're just going to have to disband these as well. And at this point we are going to have to hope that they don't siege enough to end this war before we can re-raise and regather our troops. We do want to cancel this 10,000 on their way over here. No, it looks like we are not going to be able to disband the retreating troops either, because there was a tiny army in the province they were retreating to, which delayed them long enough for more troops to catch them. So that's more bad news. Let's hope we can do it this time. Okay. So if we're to re-raise, we have 40,000-ish available. We have the Holy Order, who are pretty depleted right now, but would still help. I think we can probably afford to wait maybe a couple of months at most before we re-raise. We'll wait until February and see how things look. We have a new Shah of Egypt, who is a big fan of mine, so that's good. His mission has been a success. He's converted the province, and our Grandmaster of the Knights of the Sun wants to join the Jihad. I think we're going to decline this, because if we accepted and he joined the war, we wouldn't be able to raise his troops ourselves. And I'd rather be able to do that and have full control over what they get up to. So we have passed into February, we've got 50,000-ish. Let's go ahead and re-raise with the control button held down. So I think we'll get these 7,000 out by sea. Make sure they don't get caught over there. I hope we can get this 18,000 out as well. They should be able to go there without going over the supply limit. And we have another 14,000 we can bring over here. That's a decent amount nearby. These more distant armies are going to take quite a long time to get here. Unless we were to transport them by sea, which might be our best choice. Let's have them all go down here, maybe. And we'll send our other fleet over there to collect them. Okay, let's try to keep an eye over here just in case they try to catch this army. No, I think we're going to be fine to get them out. Or maybe not. No, they changed their mind. Okay. My grandson Revend has a tender and loving soul, trusting everyone in the castle. I fear he will get hurt someday. He can be kind and gain 1 diplomacy. That is fine by me. Oh, we lost a battle down here. Okay. Not really a big deal, I think. Apparently they chased us to the next county. I guess we'll probably just have to end up disbanding this. Something just happened to the Abbasids there. Oh great, I guess they own most of Iberia again. But on the bright side, they do have these revolts distracting them now, so maybe they'll divert some troops away from our land. That would be nice. Let's delay this army here for the moment so that we can protect this retreating 3,000 or 300. Just in case that makes a huge difference to anything. And it looks like some of the enemy armies are fighting a vassal army of mine here. Okay. They're gonna lose some troops for no reason there. That's good news. That was not what I meant to click. We were trying to put you on the boats. Just have you hang out in the ocean for the moment. Okay, we have a relatively isolated 7,000 or so here. We should probably try to catch them. Destroy them. Over in our... in the target kingdom here, we've got about less than 20,000, around 20,000-ish. So if we can take out this 8,000 while they're away... Ooh, don't disband, please. That would be a disaster. They're all headed into here. They're mostly getting there on the 21st and 22nd, it looks like. So we'll allow them to do that, probably just attack them with this 20k. Seem to be a bit indecisive about whether they're going there, or at least some of them. That's fine if we can only catch 6,000. Still do it. Oh, and we've died. Okay. We were infirm, so I guess it was coming at some point. Well, so be it. We are now Zersu III, the genius, and our heir is our son Rustan here, who is a terrible character. Let's try to have some more better children if we can. Our wife is strong, so a strong genius wouldn't be outside the realms of possibility. We do need to pick a focus. Maybe we should choose a war focus. Actually, let's see if we're going to have any faction problems. Do our vassals hate us? Well, obviously they're going to like us for the moment because we are defending against infidels, of course, so I guess it doesn't matter. Maybe we'll choose the war focus for a while then. We have 2 children who need educating. Our son here, this is our eldest, I guess? Yep, strong genius. Shame he can't be the heir. We'll educate him personally. And our second son, who I suppose we'll just use for opinion. You are relatively unhappy. And our current heir is only 2. We'll be able to educate him ourselves when he comes of age. Or at least of age to be educated. Though obviously, of course, we are hoping to have a better son. Okay, let's unpause, see if we get any factions that we need to take care of. We almost certainly won't for now, but I guess it's a possibility. So we may catch these troops here, or some of them at least. Apparently arriving same day, mostly. But at twice their numbers, I think we are going to be looking at a favorable battle if we do catch them. Let's not lead troops ourselves, we don't want another succession here. Yeah, it looks like we are going to catch them. Maybe we'll take a little bit of attrition, that would be bad. Let's hope not. We didn't. So this should be a good battle. We should be able to follow up and take out the rest of the army as well when it's over. My son is a charitable little rascal. He just gave his newest toy to the smith's son. He's turning out well. Captured a prisoner 2. We will follow to... Seems like most of them are going to Al Najaf. So we'll follow to there. Okay, we wiped out them. We'll probably be able to attack this 1300 or so in there. So, remaining over here, we have maybe like 7, 8,000, 18-ish. Okay, so we don't want to send in our 18k on their own. We'll wait until this 16k is done mopping up that army, and we'll send them both in. We should be able to clear everyone out of here if we get there in good time. We also have our reserve 7,000 here. There's 11k over here we should be aware of, though. Oh, and of course we have more troops gathering here, which we'll be able to bring over. Okay, I think we are going to be able to turn this around. History is a subject that has always fascinated you, and you have spent the first few weeks studying the campaigns of Alexander the Great. There are many lessons to be learned from his conquests in the East. Well, I don't know if they're really East from our point of view. I think we pretty much own a lot of the land he conquered. But we should devote more time to studying this. Gain 1 marshal. We are, let's see, going to get there on the 21st of August. We are not going to catch this army as it is, but we should be able to head them off using this 18,000. It looks like we have maybe some reinforcements for them on the way. Maybe not. You've been stomping around the whole day, grinding your teeth, and suddenly you realize why you've been in a bad mood all day. You just can't seem to abide having lazy people around you anymore. So, there is a 55% chance Mahidevi, whoever that is, loses the trait Slothful. 33% chance their opinion of me changes, or 11% chance that they gain the trait Stressed. Or we could possibly gain the trait Stressed. Well, let's not gain the trait Stressed. We'll just do this one. And let's see, you're headed over here now. Guess we'll change your mind this way, and that should delay you long enough for this other army to catch you. I'm now known as the Wise, okay. That's good, I guess. Our half-sister needs educating. I suppose we'll get some opinion out of her. Now you're trying to head to Irbid. Alright, so maybe they're going to get away. I don't think that's too big a deal. We don't quite have all of our troops gathered together here. We don't want to make 2 trips, so I'll wait for the rest of them to arrive. Okay, we're going to get there on the 19th. We are going to catch them. Okay, that's good. Not sure if some of the Abbasid troops have been distracted by their revolts that are going on. Seems like maybe they have. There don't seem to be too many armies from the actual Abbasids around. You have improved this satrap's opinion. Seems like they are re-raising some troops right now. I think our best bet is to just ignore those and try and take out some of these larger armies here while we have the chance. Still don't quite have our troops together here. But I think we'll go in with these two armies anyway. We should have the numbers. Maybe it'll be close if this 10,000 comes in to help, but I think we go for it anyway. Especially if we can catch this army in the desert here and get in without any terrain penalties. Unfortunately, we don't want to go into this county because of the low supply limit. So I think we send this army here, this one here, and then we should be able to go in from there. But it's going to have to wait until the next episode because we're out of time for now, so thanks for watching, and join me again then.